Morning. Hope you all doing well today. This is Otto, my co-star of the Garden Cat. My name is Nick, and this is the Tieto Permaculture vlog. Today, I'm actually out here a little bit later than usual because I just had to sleep in and give my body a break. I've been doing a lot of physical work getting our roof sealed this week, or prepping the roof to be sealed this week. So I'm a little bit tired, and so I'm going to take it a little bit easier today. So I'm just going to do a quick check-in with the chickens as usual, and then we're going to do some grass cutting for some mulch. Yesterday we actually harvested some manure from across the property right across from us here, and I got not quite enough to make a compost pile, so I want to go back, but I'm just going to give it a day or two so they can kind of build up, so I can go over one more time, get everything I need, and then we can build the compost pile. So I'm hoping to do that, maybe, depends on how the roof sealing goes, because I think I'm going to try to get the roof sealed on Friday or Saturday. So it's really going to depend on that timing when I can actually get the compost pile built. Anyway, let's get started today, and we'll see what we get up to. So you got a little bit of rain. I heard it come in. It was pretty late last night. Not too much, but enough to essentially keep me from having to water. Just because I did water, I think yesterday, or I think I did water. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was 2 days ago. I watered deeply, and then it rained that night, and then it rained last night. So that should be just enough for them to, for all the plants to get by for the time being. And from there, we'll just watch it. I think it will be okay for at least another day before I actually have to water. Right now the power is out and the water's going. So yeah, we have a little bit limited in what we can do today. Might not be able to get the edit out today or the vlog out today. We'll see, based on if the electricity comes back or not. It's kind of how it goes here in Puerto Rico. It can be out for a couple hours, it can be out for a couple days. So we're just going to kind of see how it goes, and hopefully we'll be able to get this out on time. Hey guys. You can see I've already been out here to give them some food scraps, and I'm just going to fill up their feed, and I'm actually topping it off. I usually only fill it about halfway, but I'm just going to top it off because I didn't give them anything yesterday, so just in case they're a little bit hungry. I think they're not going to be though, because they had so many food scraps, and that's really what they prefer. And I've been able, since I've been around working on the roof and everything, I've been able to let them out most days, so they've had their pasture down there to eat from. See how Mama's doing? Mama. Hi. How you doing? She's really sticking her head out today. Are you thirsty? Do you want me to bring you some water? Come on, Mama. Get some water? Get some water? You can see Mama's usually a little bit thirsty, so I always try to, if I can when I'm out here, can I hold up some water for her? I just filled it up again, nice fresh water for her, but I like to make sure she has at least a few sips of water a day every time I come up here, just to make sure she's staying hydrated during this whole hard time of sitting full time, basically sitting full time on chicken eggs, future chickens. So I just gave her some fresh water there. I'm just going to fill up her little food tray. And again, guys, she's going to have to probably get up to actually get those, but if she just needs to kind of move her head a little bit or step out for a second versus having to leave for a while, that's a benefit. You know, it's just helping protect those chicks there. Gives her a chance to be able to feel like she has everything she needs and she's safe while in there. She may or may not actually use it on a regular basis, the water and the food there, but anytime I bring that fresh water up to her like that and hold it to her, she drinks. So, you know, obviously she's kind of fasting this whole time and only eats about maybe once a day when she comes out, just to kind of stretch her legs and everything. So she's not eating nearly as much or drinking nearly as much as she normally would, just because she's sitting. So I just like to make sure that when she does need it, or if she does need it, she has it really easy access for her, so that she feels safe and she feels like she should keep going with this. And so far she's doing a great job. She's definitely she's committed to it at this point. She's bonded to the eggs, so she's going to be there for another, I think, week and a half-ish, and then we should have some chicks. Week and a half, maybe a little over that, and I'll have little baby chicks. So the project I'm gonna have to do before the baby chicks come is actually make this ramp chick-proof. So what I'm probably gonna do is end up cutting a piece of plywood and mounting it at the base here so that there's a hard surface right down here, and they can kind of climb up on this and then kind of clamber their way up. Might add a couple more little supports there for them so they can actually walk up. And then I'll probably up here, right outside where they're gonna come out from, is I'll probably end up putting on the base here, instead of having it be the chicken wire, I'll probably just add a small piece of plywood or something down there, just so it's really easy for the chicks to walk around and get up and down without any problems, so I don't have to worry about that, and Mama feels safe. The alternative is I could actually have Mama and the chicks in a separate area, and I might have to do that just depending on how the other hen and the rooster start reacting to the chicks. So just gonna have to be watching. I have a couple ideas in mind just in case, but I'm gonna attempt to make it so that we don't have to worry about any of that, and hopefully Mama will be just fine with that. Yesterday, I did a little bit of transplanting in the afternoon after I was pretty tired yesterday too from all the work, but today I'm really feeling it. I woke up like just utterly sore, so I'm gonna take it a little easy today. But yesterday I just came out and did a couple little things. I basically just transplanted these two little calendula in here to kind of go with those calendula over there. I thought that they might be pretty happy right there in that little spot. I also planted a couple of the melons, more melon down here. These guys are doing great up here, and they're going to be our main producers. These guys were my backups, and they were just starting to get really stressed in the greenhouse, so I just threw them in the ground. I don't know if they'll actually make it or not, and that doesn't really matter so much to me. I just wanted them out of the greenhouse, so I can stop paying attention to the greenhouse for a while. So right now everything's out of the greenhouse that's actually going to be planted, and we're heading into the end of June, beginning of July, and I'm not going to really be putting anything new into the ground probably for another month or so. And so that's basically why I need to start the compost now or very soon, so that in a month or just over a month I have fresh compost to revitalize all these gardens once we're ready for that next round. And that's going to be mid-July, so it's going to be really hot, so that's going to all have to be kind of summer crops or longer term that are going to be happier once it gets into that fall cooler weather. Right down here, this Phacelia, it's also known as bee bringer. I also planted one up here. And that just makes these beautiful purple flowers that bees are super attracted to. So let's see what's going on here. I think I have a water leak. Oh, it's you. I left the hose on earlier, caused a little bit of a leak. So this hose is just kind of like our fill up hose or a quick rinse hose. And I just noticed it was leaking water down here. And I just used that earlier, so that's my fault. Whoops. And I'm actually going to clean up this little area because I'm actually going to cut the grass along this slope. So bear with me. So we're going to be basically starting to do this grass work here. Make a little scrunchy face. Yeah. He's probably about to join me because anytime I start doing grass work, he gets crazy and wants to be a part of it. As always, guys, I say this every time, but I start with the seed heads. Harvest all the seed heads first, and I throw those into the chickens. And after the seed heads are harvested, then I can go back and take all the grass without worrying about accidentally adding seed heads into my mulch. Seed heads removed, now on to mulch. I got that whole pile and that whole pile of nice fresh grass. Just gonna throw that on this garden real quick. All right, guys. Really quick mulch, takes no time at all. You can see I have nice little coverage now all through there. Just kind of tucked everything in again, cover the soil, make sure that my little guys aren't going to be completely surrounded by it, like they're not up against touching the stems or anything like that, which can cause some rot, but they have plenty of room to grow and succeed into the future. Nice beautiful blanket full of nice fresh green grass to help feed the soil here. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm feeding the soil, and the soil's feeding the plant. Remember that. The plant takes all its nutrients from the soil, so maintain your soil ecosystem and build your soil. You're gonna be able to grow food that's healthy for you and is good for your garden through all those interactions in the soil. All right, guys, that's it for me today. If you do like what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel, and if you have any videos that you like particularly and you have a community that might benefit from those, please share that video or this channel with that community. It really helps me spread the word a little bit and kind of get myself out there a little bit more. I'd really appreciate that. But other than that, until next time, have a good one.